and welcome back to my channel. The topic which I have brought today is the question tag. It is also one of the key to employability skill. What happens that when we communicate, unknowingly we use fillers to finish our sentence or to make sure whether we have understood something correctly or not, which we should not do, and there comes the question tag. So the objective of learning question tag is to ascertain certain facts while conversing, to learn how to clear the doubts, and to learn the skill to frame short questions. And by practicing mannerism, it will develop, addition of question tag in our sentence will develop automatically. What is question tag? It is a short question which is added at the end of the positive or negative statement. Mainly it is used to verify the information if you are in doubt whether it is true or not, to check information. Sometimes it is used to make the strong point or while conveying harsh sarcasm. Mostly it is used in the spoken English. These are the rules which we have to follow while using question tag. So if your sentence is positive, your question tag should be negative. For example, she writes well. The sentence is positive, so your question tag should be negative. Doesn't she? Likewise, if your sentence is negative, it should be followed by positive question tag. For example, he is not. He is not going to England. Is he? So with positive statement, negative question tag. With negative statement, positive question tag. The statement and the tagged question are always separated by a comma and it ends with a question mark. The verb in the statement and the verb in your question tag, it should be in the same tense. If the verb used in your sentence is present, question tag should be present. If the verb used in your statement is past tense, your question tag should also be in the past tense. If your statement does not carry any auxiliary or helping verb, then you have to make use of do form of verb. For example, she writes well. Doesn't she? In this sentence, she writes well. You do not have any helping verb. Helping verb means is, was, were, am. So if these helping or auxiliary verb is not there, you have to make use of do form of verb like do, does, did. If your statement begins with nobody, automatically it makes the statement negative and your question tag should be positive. For example, nobody admitted to the theft. Did they? Now here nobody makes the statement negative, therefore question tag is positive. It is did they, not didn't they. It is did they. Did is used because it is admitted. Admitted is the past tense. Therefore, instead of using do they, we have used did they. The modal and the auxiliary used in the statement and the question tag should be consistent. For example, here would is used. You wouldn't report me. So same word you have to use in the question tag, would you. If your statement begins with let's, then your question tag should be shall. Always, despite of the fact whether your question is positive or negative. If it is beginning with let's, question tag should be shall be, shall. If your statement begins with don't, your question tag should be will. These two are the key main rules of the question tag, that despite of the nature of your statement, if the sentence begins with let's, your question tag should begin with shall. If your sentence begins with don't, your question tag should start with will. Likewise, if your statement begins with I am, your question tag should be aren't, I. Now these are certain questions. While I answer, you can always put a pause and give answer by yourself and just check if the answers are correct. Rashid plays football very well, doesn't he? You were very busy yesterday, weren't you? Arun wasn't planning to fly down to Bhopal, was he? This talk is not very interesting, is it? Don't forget to deliver the message to the head of the department. Will you? Because the sentence begins with don't. I'm a little confused about this equation, aren't I? Nobody from this group volunteered for the Clean Environment Initiative. Did they? Because it is volunteered, so past tense. Let's go for a walk. Shall we? It's difficult to complete this assignment in 2 days, is it? I I came late to the party, aren't I? Jeevan was thrilled with his grades, wasn't he? Mom wants a cup of coffee, doesn't she? Because there is no helping verb, therefore we are making use of do form of verb. She never lets any gift from student, does she? Because never makes the sentence negative. That was a terrible mistake, wasn't it? Some countries refuse to cooperate with these rules, don't they? A strong policy has reduced the number of cases, isn't it? Match the boxes with similar specification, will you? If you have any other answer or if you have any doubts with the way I answered and you answered, you can always put it down in the comment box. Thank you for being with me. See you in the next topic.